John?
No.
If you would do that for us, please.
Only one show a night, apparently.
There goes.
Oh!
I saw it that time.
Crap.
There we go.
Yeah, that was great.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Patrick Burns here. First off, thanks for clicking on the video to watch. Those of you that know me personally know that I'm not really prone to put evidence I've captured out there unless I feel that it's noteworthy. And I have a portion of video, the video that you just saw, I believe is worthy of discussion and further investigation. Basically what happened was we were hosting one of our GhoStock Paranormal Enthusiast events. This was held at the Biltmore Hotel in Greensboro, North Carolina this past weekend. And we witnessed on 3 separate occasions over the course of the evening what appeared to be the physical manifestation, also known as poltergeist type activity, the movement of an inanimate object by unseen forces. Again, this happened on 3 separate occasions. It was captured on video at least one of those 3 times from 2 separate vantage points. The video clip that you just watched that I'm discussing today, I believe is the better of the 2 vantage points. Basically what happened in a nutshell, this orange appeared to move on its own without any obvious external force being exerted on it. Now people are going to ask, why an orange? Well, it happened to be sitting on the TV stand in the room where we were conducting our investigation, and I saw it sitting on the TV stand and thought it might make an interesting trigger object. We'll set it on the table and see if we can't get something to interact with us and move the orange. I have never, in all my years as a paranormal investigator, actually witnessed this type of activity happen. I've had it happen around me, but I always manage to be looking in the other direction when something like this happens. Now, people have some questions about this video. They've been asking since it's been showing up on YouTube. The number one question is, could it have been the orange settling into place? That's what I thought initially as well. The second time that it happened, I made sure that I placed the orange firmly on the table. And you'll note that an orange has an irregular surface. There's lots of bumps and ridges and dimples on the surface of it. So it's round, but it's not perfectly round. It's not totally uniform. Also, another thing to note about an orange is that its skin is soft. If it sits in one location for any extended period of time, it's going to tend to develop even more of a flat spot. The soft skin is going to tend to level out at that one spot. And so when I replaced the orange on the TV stand, and we did it again, I made sure that I placed the orange down and made sure that it had already settled into a flat spot on its surface. You can see me in the beginning of the video clip here that I actually do place it down, and you can see that I'm settling it into place by wiggling it back and forth with my index finger. The fact that this happened 11 minutes after I had last touched the orange, I think is significant, because I believe if it was just the orange settling, it probably should have happened much sooner than that. Another question that people are asking, is it possible that somebody bumped the TV stand or dresser that the orange was resting on? Again, we tried to debunk that. And you'll note that if we look at the video enlarged, you're going to notice that the movement takes place over the span of several seconds. You can begin to see right here that the orange is beginning to move. We had a flashlight placed behind the orange, and you can see that the light is starting to slowly emerge and then finally seems to reach a threshold where it does push over one of the edges on the orange and it rolls another inch or so. The bottom line is, I don't know. We're putting this out there for further investigation and discussion, and we're certainly all ears to hear what your theories or ideas might be about what happened that night. So thanks for watching. I leave you with the entire 11.5-minute long clip in its entirety for you to watch, and we welcome your commentary and constructive criticism. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah, right. We're going to invite them, and you have, it looks like Night Shot on that camera.
Yes,
Good.
love Sony Night Shot.
All right, good. Well, it's sitting there nice and stable. It's not like on edge where it's going to roll on its own. We invite you once again to interact. The last group that was in here, something interacted with that orange. I had asked for poltergeist activity, the movement of a physical object, and I got it. I actually experienced that for the first time ever, as well as about 4 or 5 people observed it at the same time, simultaneously. And it's one of the most amazing things I've ever seen, and we'd like to invite you to do it again if you can. I know that probably required the expending of a lot of energy to move that object as far as you did, because it's not a light, it's not like a tennis ball or anything. It's an orange. It weighs several ounces. It's not a real smooth surface on it either. So to get it to move that far had to require some effort, I'm sure. But we would love to experience that again. I would love to be able to say this, to point this out to people
I just moved the recording.
in this group and let people experience that. So we're not going to put you on the spot and watch the orange all night, but we'd like to we'd like to invite you to interact through it, if you would, please. And do you want to turn out that light back there, if you would, please? I'm going to go ahead and we'll do our next EVP session here with you all. Again, it's like we do downstairs, I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm still a little taken back by that whole experience. The EVP sessions that we do, we're going to run anywhere from 2 to 4 minutes. And during that time, I'd like to ask, that everybody refrain from whispering, try not to move around. If I hear whispering or hear sounds, we try to tag them so that we know when we go back to review the recording what it may or may not have been. We can debunk it in real time if it's not EVP. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and start recording, and I'm going to slate it. This is EVP session number 1 with group 2. We are in room 332 of the Biltmore Hotel in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our start time is 10:40 p.m. on February 25th, 2012. This is the room commonly known as Philip's room. Well, Philip, or whoever it is with us tonight, apparently made this orange move for us with the last group. It was absolutely amazing. Sorry, I'm not trying to blind anyone.
It's a good flashlight. Oh,
Yeah, it's too good, right? I'm just going to put that there just to kind of illuminate it. You can see. Yeah, that's in your eyes, isn't it? Is that better?
I've got a little small
You got a
blue
small
one too.
one? Okay, there we go, red one, even better. So we'll preserve our night vision here. Did you hear that? There's a ghost at the door.
I'm moving in my bag.
Okay. You know what, I'm just going to go ahead and stop and restart.
So trying to get in?
Yes, they are. Would somebody please open for her?
Thank you.
Ah, Flashy.
You didn't give us the secret password.
You didn't ask for it.
Oh,
It's hot
You're
as
right.
hell in here.
it is a little warm.
Coming through, coming through. Coming through. Oops, somebody's in my spot. You. Of course it'd be you.
All right, let's, I'm going to start a new session.
Grab this out of my bag before you do.
Okay, this is EVP session number 1 with group 2, room 332 of the Biltmore Hotel in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our start time, 10:42 p.m., February 25th, 2012. There's some movement. This is the room commonly known as Philip's room. The last group we were with, we observed this orange sitting on the dresser here roll about an inch. We would love to experience that again. If you would do that for us, please. Philip, are you with us tonight? Who was it that moved the orange?
Sorry. Do I hear voices outside?
You might. Yeah. Sounds like could be people outside or people a TV in an adjacent room. Movement. Who is with us this evening? Would you please tell us your name? We haven't really gotten to the bottom of that.
You are talking to us.
Just tell us your name. Movement. We mean no disrespect by being here. We just want to communicate with you. Movement.
Sorry.
Movement. Movement. Was that one of us?
Did somebody do that?
That's okay. Just wanting to know.
Would it help you if you knew all of our names? Then maybe you would tell us yours.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Robin.
I'm Marley.
I'm Jim.
Oh, I'll point to each person.
I'm Jim.
Misty.
Casey.
Beth.
Adam.
Johnsy. Carla.
Lee.
Already went.
All right. And we also had a truck moving outside. So you know all of our names. What's your name?
Bless.
Your name is Gesundheit. Will you please leave us a message telling us your name? Door closed out in the hall. Door closed out in the hall.
I'm sorry.
Marley coughed. Somebody walking around out there.
There were some people checking in when I was downstairs.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see. I'm going to touch the recorder.
We've been
We've been
going
going,
4 minutes.
yeah, 4 minutes and 10 seconds. So let's stop, play back, review, see what
Can
we've
I get a
got.
light for just a second over here?
Yep.
There's like cords all over the place.
I love your little flashlight.
Oh, isn't it awesome?
Keep hijacking it from me.
Okay. I don't... Can you leave it on?
Sorry.
Tell they're married.
You can tell they're married.
That's why me and my husband are across the room right now.
Okay, there's like, I don't know. Alright.
What are you doing?
I sat down and there's tons of shit plugged in over here. The technical term.
Well, you couldn't read our
Tons of
mind.
shit. You still need the light?
I'm good. Oh dear God, myself. Yourself.
This is why my wife and I don't run an investigation.
It's, and you've got the Shack Act, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just keeping tabs on our gear here.
Oh yeah, I watch every time you touch my flashlight.
What's that?
I watch every time
Yeah,
you
you're
touch my
right.
flashlight. Touch my
Oh,
kid
I
too.
don't know
I
what
see how this
happened.
works.
Touching another woman's flashlight?
He also touched my K too.
Oh, I know.
Now we're pushing it here.
All right. Okay, let's go ahead and review here.
Okay, this is EVP session number 1 with Group 2, room 3032 at the Biltmore Hotel in Greensboro, North Carolina. Our start time, 10:42 p.m., February 25th, 2012. There's some movement. This is the room commonly known as Phillips Room. The last group we were with,
Whoa.
Something?
we observed this known as Phillips Room. The last group we were
Say
with.
Philip.
This is the room commonly known as Phillips Room.
Maybe.
We observed this orange sign on the dresser here roll about an inch. We would love to experience that again. If you would do that for us, please.
No.
About an inch. We would love to experience that again.
No.
If you would do that for us, please.
Only one show a night, apparently.
There you go.
There goes. Oh!
I saw it that time.
crap.
There we go.
Yeah, that was great, Philip. Great.
That was
Tell me you
good.
got that on video.
I
Yeah.
saw it. I don't know
That's
if
pretty
anyone.
cool.
Tell it did, because the light changed.
I saw it that time.
Philip,
All of a sudden I
that
saw the light
was
get really
awesome.
bright.
Please tell me, Casey, that you got that.
think
I got it on video.
Good.
I guess he told you about
G.
the one show and all
Thank you,
that.
Philip.
I guess so.
I've got chill bumps from my head.
I
to
do
my head.
too.
Philip, that was just
Awesome.
awesome. Do it
Thank you,
again.
Philip.